Hello and welcome to the introduction of HomeBase. HomeBase is a proprietary software that we have as a company to help organize your transactions online. Think of HomeBase as a file cabinet, but an electronic file cabinet where you can put documents into different files and you can have different people access those files 24/7, and just certain people can see certain documents inside of that file folder. Now, don't get it confused with electronic contract software. That's an entirely different process. So again, it's a file cabinet for all of your documents. A couple things around HomeBase. You can see here on the screen, I'll walk you through how to get into HomeBase. It's quite simple. Go into your favorite website, cbagentinfo.com, click Web Links, and from Web Links go down to everything Coldwell Banker. At that point, scroll down to the screen for Lead Router and HomeBase. And once you're there, my recommendation is if you're going to be utilizing HomeBase frequently, as I hope many of you will be, what I would do right away is go up to this little icon right here where you see the URL, drag that icon right to your desktop, and that way in the future you'll be able to go right to HomeBase without having to go through cbagentinfo.com. Now once you're at the intro page, all you have to do is enter in your username and password, same one you use for Lead Router. I'm going to go ahead and use my RoboForm, because I can never remember my username and password. And once I'm in to the intro screen for Lead Router HomeBase, on your left-hand side, you should see a tab right here called HomeBase. Click that HomeBase tab, and you'll be going into HomeBase. If you don't see that tab on your screen, be sure to ask your OA to send in a ticket to make sure that HomeBase is added to your profile. You won't see this agent, branch manager, or LTC screen. You'll go right into this next screen, which is the intro to HomeBase. Think of this as your desktop, if you will. At this location are all of your transactions that you have in the system, and from this point you can add documents, you can make comments about the transaction, but a couple of things about HomeBase in general. The Real Estate Commission recognizes HomeBase as permanent file storage for the purposes of long-term storage for the Real Estate Commission. So this will satisfy your needs for the Real Estate Commission. Remember, everything that goes into HomeBase will always be in HomeBase. You don't have the ability to remove documents from HomeBase, although you can limit permissions. You can limit who has access to those different documents. All right, what we'll do in our next little snippet, and by the way, we're putting together a series of very short videos so that you'll be able to look at just certain segments of HomeBase as, if you will, small, short tutorials. So I encourage you to check back on different topics. Any questions you have, obviously talk to your manager or your OA, or you're welcome to contact Kevin or myself. We're in the offices about every 2 weeks in every single office, going over the latest of HomeBase and how to really make a difference in your business.